So today, I've had a good share with Callie. Callie is actually a mentor of mine and a healer in your own right. She has lived an incredibly fascinating life and is a very wise person who has a lot of information on, I guess you could say, higher levels of consciousness.
Yes.
That is helpful to our human experience.
Yes.
Stuff that blew my mind initially, but after having gone through the process, I can accept that some of the stuff I've done with you has been extraordinarily liberating. So one of the things, I'll just get straight to it, one of the things that keeps popping up, especially in relationship to the course that I'm offering people, and that we did on your course last year, was the soul contract revocation ceremony.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about what that is.
Okay, so soul contracts are things you agree to. They can be either something that you've agreed to in your pre-birth process, your birthing process, or you can also set yourself up with contracts that run throughout your life. So you and I have contracts.
For sure. For sure. So
is
it fair to say that every person we meet, we have a contract with on some level?
Yes.
Okay, so
it's
soul level.
On a soul level, you have a contract with every person that you meet, either to teach them something, to learn something, to understand something, to resolve something. You have set yourself up with numerous contracts that you're not aware of until they come up.
Until they come up. So every person we meet, we have an exchange. We have stuff that we want to learn. We have stuff that we want to experience. And these are actually set up before we're even born.
Yes.
On a soul level. So that's where we're talking about, like, higher level. And that for me in my life has brought a great amount of clarity. And clarity in this human form is always a good thing, isn't it?
Yep.
So knowing that we have these things.
The thing is, as well, is that the work that I do and the work we've been doing together is to help people to embody their soul. Most people are not here. You're not present. You live in your emotions, or you live in your mental state. You're not actually physically present, having a soul experience.
In these forms.
In form.
In the body. Okay, so fair enough that every person we meet, we've on a soul level, we've made a contract that in this lifetime, you know, these are the things we're gonna meet, or at this point we're gonna meet, and da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more interested as well in the contracts that we're not as aware of.
Okay.
So what about the contracts that we have with, say, government?
Okay.
Or banking system, for example.
Okay. So how you are actually made is that you have within your energetic field geometry. And as you come through the layers of existence, you create your own sacred geometry. Government buildings, banks, Tesco's is a great one. Things like that have their own sacred geometry that will interfere with your sacred geometry to create patterns in your behaviour. So, for example, if you go into Tesco's, we've all done it, we go running around the supermarket and we decide to pick up 7 million things that we don't need.
I've done that.
It's designed that way. The geometry is designed to make you buy things you don't want. Okay. So
it's almost like you go unconscious.
You are put in an unconscious state. Yes, you are made to feel either that you want to buy something, or you're kept in a state of fear out of ignorance, I guess, because you're not really aware of what's going on around you.
For sure. So we don't know, oh, why have I come out with 5 things or 25 things that I didn't intend to buy?
Yes.
Or why have I come out feeling a bit kind of low energy? Or even, I don't know if you ever get this, but like before I was aware of this stuff, I would just always feel super drained when I had to go to Tesco. I'd just be like, ugh.
Because they are an energy harvesting system.
Hear that? Energy harvesting system. Okay, so that's like Tesco's. Is that hospitals?
Hospitals, government buildings, banks, high streets. Our cities are designed for draining energy as well. You know, roundabouts, you go round and round and roundabout. They're also energy harvesting systems.
Right. So basically, there's a lot going on in the current paradigm of the world that we're living in,
Yes.
which is sort of enslaving us.
Yes.
And this is the weird bit, is that we are contracted to that. We've on some level, I've chosen this system.
What it is that it's actually not a choice. Okay. In this system, it isn't a choice. What's happened is that you have agreed by tacit consent. So tacit consent means because you didn't say no, you've agreed.
So
fundamentally, you've agreed.
So there are some dodgy energetic contracts going on.
Yeah.
Right? So what can we do?
Okay. So what you can do is you can do contract revocations. A contract
which you're going to offer.
I am going to offer, yes.
Okay, so keep an eye out, because this woman is going to be offering soul contract revocation en masse.
En masse, yes.
Yeah, because and I can honestly support this, because I felt the liberation from doing, and I didn't. Again, it's pretty. You know, you're reading through, you're breaking these ties, but it's really in the coming months that you start to feel different. And I actually do little, like, I'll consciously protect myself now every time I go into Tesco. And actually, weirdly, I'm going less and less.
Yep.
It's just happened. I'm just not engaging with it as much.
You'll find that. You will find that with contract revocations, because you've actually, what you're doing by a contract revocation is you're actually removing your energy from the system. So the systems will collapse at some point. Because if everybody takes their energy from the system has nothing left to feed on. It's feeding on your energy to keep it going. So if you're taking your energy out of that system, it will not keep going. It will dissolve.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. So it's not about fighting the system. Nope. It's literally just about disentangling, removing our energy from it. And that requires our conscious awareness.
Yes.
And that requires help from one another. People like you that can help us actually sever those ties, right?
And it's not a bad thing as well either. You know, this is the way the system has been set up.
No, I'm on that thread though. I'm about being like, thanks, it's been great, but I don't need you anymore. I'm happier over here. That it's not about demonizing the system or fighting the system, because actually that energy just perpetuates it.
The thing is that you have to realize is that you consented, whether you are fully aware of that or not, you have consented to the system as it is, and you've put your energy into it too. So by retracting your energy from it, you can say, I don't want anything to do with that system anymore.
And then be free.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Thank you, Callie.
You're welcome.
So this is Callie Tammik. She's got her own YouTube channel, which I'll add a little link to at the bottom of this video. Go check it out, and also be in touch with me or Callie if you're interested in having your own soul contract revocation ceremony. I tell you, it is truly liberating. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.
All to love. All to love.